I don't want to be stuck because the mountain looked too high to climb. And you're like, wow, how does that have any relevance to today? I thought I came here for horse art. Oh, trust me, you're in the right spot. So I saw this picture and I was like, you know what? This is an excellent reference photo. This is kind of how I feel right now. I feel like everything is an uphill climb. And I know we're at that part of the year. We're like, oh, all the goals and the fun stuff and the new year has dropped. Summer's not here yet. Like, it's just kind of like womp, 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 womp. And I'm not even going to go into everything in the world because, you guys, there's a lot I don't like that's happening in the world right now. And I'm sure you probably feel the same way. But you know what? That doesn't mean that the things we want to do aren't worth chasing after just because they seem big and tall and daunting. And I was like, you know what? I know we just did another trail rider, but I'm gonna do another one because, my God, does it just fit the vibe these days. Anyways, I absolutely enjoyed this sketching process. I've been trying to keep my art a lot faster and looser and just embracing the imperfection of things and just telling myself that it's okay. You have to show up and do it anyways. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Like, the mountain is going to seem steep. It's going to seem like a lot to climb. You are not gonna know how to do everything from the start. And allowing myself to take that pressure off and make mistakes. And be like, you know what? It's not perfect, but I did it. I know that eventually there's going to be a point where I look at this and I cringe. And I mean, I already do now, but for different reasons. Like, you know, realizing that there's so many things wrong. Even now, just like watching this video back, I can see it. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. We are playing around with our art. We are doing different things. And we are climbing the dang mountain, all right? I know a lot of us started out with decent goals in 2026. I know I did. I was like, wow, there's so much I want to do. And absolutely none of it has gone to plan. Not a single goal I set in 2026 has worked out the way I wanted it to be. Like, there are things I've accomplished and things I'm proud of, and I will continue to do so. But I'm like, you know what? Wow, that really blew up in my face. That really absolutely failed. And I'm okay with that, to be quite frank, because you know what? It means that I've now learned a way that something doesn't work. And it's allowed me to continue and proceed and be like, all right, well, I can do that better next time. And I think one of those things that, wow, you guys can hear my dog in the background. You know why? Because I am just a cozy, comfy girl when I do these voiceovers. This is truly just a yap session with the two of us. And I'm here for it. I hope you are too. Do you have a coffee when you do this? I personally have a coffee, and I'm not stopping to drink it because I don't think anybody wants to hear me just like gulp coffee on these voiceovers. But at the same time, I enjoy it, all right? It's right there. It's tempting. It's calling to me. But anyways, I had a ton of fun playing around with my style. I have been trying to find something that works for me. I've seen a lot of these super loose, like just super sketchy looking pieces over on Instagram lately. Has been my inspiration. And I don't really want to do just that. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who just draw cowboys and put a motivational quote over it and call it a day. And like, I'm kind of doing the same thing. All right, I will own that. I'm kind of doing the same thing. But no, I want to have a little more detail, a little more life. I want some color. I want some mood. So one part of me climbing this mountain of, hey, can I actually make consistent content and have a good vibe and feel in an art style and all of this is I made a color palette, you guys. I have a whole palette of colors and it's the only ones I'm limiting myself to so that I have a cohesive feel across all of these different little pieces that I do. Because I know I want to draw different disciplines. I know I want to draw different subjects. I want to do a lot of different things, but I want it to have the same feel. Like, every time you see it, I want you to be like, oh, I know what that is. Like, that's something Carly did. Like, this is what the Horses with Coffee brand. Like, she's got this. Like, I want you to have that feeling, and I want you to feel like you know what you're walking into. You're like, this is it. So just trying to kind of build that recognition and what my style is. And I don't know how to draw faces, you guys. If anybody knows how to draw faces, that is my goal this year, is to learn how to do those. So if you see me drop a video about a bunch of sketches of drawing faces and you're like, wow, where are the horses? This is why. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. And I don't know about you, but that is absolutely terrifying to put myself out there and be like, I'm going to post bad art on the internet. I'm going to put my name on it. I'm going to put my voice on it. And we're going to talk about it. Like, I'm going to fully 100% own this. And it's bad. All right? Like, it's not awful. Like, this is definitely a very stylized piece. And, like, there are things I like about it. Okay, you guys? There is some stuff I like. And you'll see that when we get there. But I'm also like, wow, I can just watching this back and there's so much I want to nitpick and pull apart. And I'm like, you know what? No. That was not the point of this. The point was to show up and do it anyways, because yes, that mountain is steep. Yes, it is scary. Yes, you don't really know how you're going to get up it yet. And that's okay. It's not really our job to figure out exactly how we're going to get to the summit. Well, we don't even know what the summit looks like. Like, we have an idea of the summit. We have essence of the summit. But it's okay to not know. It's okay to just say, you know what, I'm going to try it. And if it blows up in my face, it blows up in my face. But I'm going to do it anyways. Because it deserves to be done. Quite frankly, this brought me a ton of joy. I did this morning before I went into work. And you're like, wow. Look at you being all motivated out there. Okay, yeah, I was really motivated. I can't promise you it's going to happen again. But like in this moment, I had a ton of fun. And yes, I put all those sketches on the wrong layers. For those of you who do digital art, and you're like, wow, why did she remove all that? Because I put it on the wrong layer, and it's fine. It's fine. All right, it'll work out how it is. My dog has found a squeaker toy, and she has liked to join the conversation. So I just want you to know, there's a very happy puppy that all of you guys can't see who is showing you her squeaker toy. So use your imaginations at this point, because right now we're just treating this like a coloring book, coloring in the lines, being like, I have no idea where this is going to go. I gave myself this color palette and I said, this is good enough, without really planning how I was actually going to use it. I didn't. I just really liked the vibe, so I saved it. But anyways, we're going back in and we're coloring in the reins, because I finally remembered to put them in there. I know one day I'm going to post a piece on the internet. I'm going to forget like reins or girds or something, and people are going to be like, oh my god, you forgot that. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I did. All right. I do these usually in one take. Usually it's a sit down, start to finish, under an hour, making a piece of art for all of you. All right. And you're like, wow, that's really quick. Like, that's kind of the goal. I want to be fast. I want it to be loose. I want it to be sketchy. So I set that parameter for myself. And I think if there's one lesson I can take away from making this piece of art, is just kind of sticking to your guns, being like, this is what I wanted, so I'm going to do it. Like, I have no idea how I'm going to accomplish this. I had no idea what color was going to make the horse when I started this. I was like, well, here's what we're doing. And we're making another bay. Why? Because I love bays. Okay, I have a soft spot for bay horses. So what can I say? Also, I just like doing their little black markings. It just makes me happy, okay? Anyways, you guys will get a different horse in the next video, I swear, okay? Please, hang in there with me. But it's what I wanted to do. So like from one start to finish, I want to sit down, be able to make something, share it with all of you, and then be able to go on with my day. I don't know about you, but I get stuck sometimes and I set this goal and I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's just absolutely massive and lofty, and there's 8,000 bits and pieces, and I want to make a really detailed, realistic piece of art. I don't know if I have the capacity to do so right now, okay? The world is big and scary and takes a lot of my emotion and a lot of my mental energy, and sometimes a girl has just got to sit down and sketch her horses and yap to strangers on the internet. And that's what we're doing here. I am also pushing myself with my backgrounds. If you haven't noticed, or maybe you have noticed because, wow, they're special, I don't enjoy drawing backgrounds. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? Nope, we're gonna do it. We're gonna climb the mountain of this goal we set. And if it blows up in our face, it blows up in our face. Like, who knows? Maybe a month from now, I'm posting totally different content, and people who watch this voiceover are like, wow, this was a weird nugget of time that she did this. Yeah, and I did it anyways. Okay? Like, I was not afraid to fail. I was like, we're gonna go and we're gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna pick my path, and like, it's gonna work out or it's not. And if it doesn't work out, we're gonna pivot and we're gonna try something different. This is not a life or death scenario. Like, this is me being a little creative on the internet for the version of myself that wanted to do this. So yeah, here I am, making my little horse art, climbing the mountain, trying to remind you that, you know what, it's okay. It's okay to have your big scary goal and not know how it's gonna work out, to be quite frank. That's like the one lesson of today. Like, things are not gonna work out, and we have to be okay with it. We have to be alright with moving forward and learning how to move on and picking a new path and blazing a new trail. Because you know what, life is beautiful and wonderful and scary and exciting, and yeah, I don't want to miss out on climbing the mountain because I was too scared to get started. I hope you don't either. So if you enjoyed this, I am going to leave this one here. It has been super fun to make this piece and share it with all of you. I hope you're enjoying the time lapse from start to finish as this piece came together. I could pick on it. I'm sure some of you out there are gonna actually pick on it down in the comments. Who knows? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. We'll see. We'll see how we're all feeling today. But anyways, I've been having fun playing with my style. If you have opinions on it, let me know what you think. Please remember, it is always free to be kind. It is free to be good to yourself. And until next time, I'm gonna leave this one here, and I'll see you later, lovelies.